Yo, what's going on? What's going on? This KD. Thanks for joining me, man. Thanks for spending time. Hey, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. If it's something you want to talk about, hey, put it down there in the comment section, man. Let's talk about it. Have no problem picking it up, man. So today I want to talk with you about some things. By the way, man, thanks for the comments about my garden. Thanks for the thumbs up. I'm working hard on it. So if you got any tips or you growing a garden, man, share it with me. Let me know what you're growing and give me some tips under there, man. But again, like, share, subscribe. Let's talk about some things. So today I want to get into a thought with you. So Les Brown talked about this. He's a motivational speaker, man, one of the best and one of my favorites. He talked about what is your fastball. Now, he said that it was this coach. He went to this losing baseball team and he went to the pitcher and he was like, okay, what is your best pitch? And the pitcher was like, hey, well, I got a good fastball. I got a good curveball. I got this, I got that. And he's like, no. He said, out of all your pitches, what is your best one? And the pitcher said, I got a good fastball. And he said, that's all I want you to work on. That's all I want you to develop and train is your fastball. So he actually worked on nothing but his one best pitch, his fastball. And he said that they developed that over time and they actually went to the championship. So the point of that was letting people know that we don't oftentimes know what our fastball is. We don't know what our strengths are. We don't know what we're actually good at. And we're blundering around doing a lot of things, but we're not sure what we're good at. And it leaves us wondering sometimes, And I think it could be because we work so much doing for other people that we don't spend enough time with ourselves to figure out what our strengths are. That story led me to pick up on this other story that I'm going to share with you. I don't know who said it, but it was awesome. So I'm going to share it with you. It was it's about this kid. He had one arm. He only had his right arm. And his parents dropped him off at this dojo like, hey, train here, get some confidence. And so the professor of the dojo took him and he trained him one technique. He only worked on one technique with him. For 2 years, all they worked on is this one technique. And at the end of the 2 years, the professor signed him up for a tournament. Now, this kid is wondering, like, are you joking? I got one arm. These guys got two good arms. And he went out there, and the first opponent, he defeated easily. And then he was like, okay, well, maybe that was just a fluke or whatever. He went out to the next round. He defeated that opponent pretty easily. And he's surprised, but he's like, okay. And he's starting to get a little belief about himself. And he gets to the final round. And again, he defeats this opponent. And he's like, I only worked on one technique. I don't know anything else. And the professor told him, he said, you worked on one technique. And you worked on this one technique more than anyone else. And this technique is unstoppable. The only way to defend against it is to grab the opponent's left arm. And you only have a right arm. And the kid understood, and it just really opened my eyes to how we amplify our weaknesses sometimes, and we overlook and minimize our strengths. And that was the whole meaning behind what is your fastball. I think we look at our weaknesses and we amplify them to the point to where it overshadows what our strengths are, and we don't even look for them or develop them. So I'm saying spend some time and develop your fastball. Find your fastball and develop it. Just work on that one thing. But you got to find out what that one thing is for you. So that's my thought for the day. Share, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this, all right? I really like those stories. Again, I didn't originate those stories. They're just something that I picked up on that I thought had a great emphasis to change how we see the world and how we see ourselves in it. So, think about it. Develop your fastball. Find your fastball, not just what you like, but find what you're actually good at and work on that one technique. Perfect that technique of what you're good at and see if your life doesn't change. Anyway, let me know what you think about this video, man. Like, share, subscribe. Let's talk about some things. Leave some comments. Anything you want to talk about, man, leave it in the comment section, man. We're going to rap about it. Hey, we'll get back at you, all right, man? Y'all take it easy.